God, it's so hot. But I can't delay any further because I've delayed enough. Hello, everyone. I'm Whooves here, and oh God, we are gonna be reviewing. If I can find it, it's been a while. Oh right, still gotta review the other episode. Dang it. I'm trying to catch up. All right, I'm trying my best. I just been busy for the past couple days. I haven't had enough sleep. That's a good important thing to. Yeah. Point I'm making is that. Okay, let me see. Where did I last? Okay, so episode 5, which I haven't reviewed yet. So let's do it. It's point of no return. Last time I checked. Probably should have. No. Point of no return. It's not a bad title. I might use that. Anyway, so let's begin. If I can remember why I wrote a lot of these. Probably should have. Why did I suck blood off my finger? Okay. Okay. So, makes sense. Okay. So, it's the mail and never fails. It makes me want to whack my tail, because every time I want to whale mail, when Derpy arrives in the beginning of the opening of this episode, where she if I remember correctly, because I haven't watched this in a while, I only watched this once. See, that's the thing. When it comes to these reviews, I watch the episode as I'm writing down. So, I'm not writing down, typing, but point I'm making. Why am I pausing? Point is, I do this as I'm watching it, and then I immediately review it. But considering it took me a week, yeah. Point is, I vaguely remember. Okay, but luckily I have a good memory. So, after I made that joke. So, going backtracking to where I'm doing, as Spike and Twilight get the mail from Derpy, who has books or just stuff, just basically basic stuff. Basic stuff? No, stuff that she's had over the years in the library on Cangela that she never visits anymore because I think even the show staff has forgotten about that. Let's be honest. I mean, yeah, it's there, but don't think it was ever physically. It hasn't been physically appeared. Hasn't physically appeared since the M. Larson episode that he left on. What was it? Slice of Life. Not Slice of Life. Was it Slice of Life? No, it was the other one. It started Moon Dancer. I forgot what that was. Oh well. Anyway, she picks up a G1 Star Swirl action figure. Then again, I don't think Then again, looking back, I don't think Star Swirl was even in G1. I think. Oh, it's an action figure joke. Well, I screwed that up. Anyway, oh yeah, what's the dates on MLP? What? Because I vaguely remember it. It was weird. It had a date, but it didn't. It was in their own language. It honestly looked like Scribble to me. It looked like Scribble. Yeah, it looked like something Star Swirl would write. And I realized that I should have probably put this at the end. Season 9 has a theme to it. But I'll save that to the end, because it's important to save it at the end. Actually, no. Throughout Season 9 so far, I noticed a theme to it. I noticed a theme. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people notice this theme too. Returning to where you started. The elements, the tree from the first couple episodes. Basically, these titles, some of these titles feel like returning to where you've been. Point of no return, beginning of the end. Those are titles that feel like it's more epic than it is. But there's a theme to it. Jeez, what's wrong with my mouth? Sorry. Come on! There is a theme to this season. And it's past, present, future, the inevitable future, the present past, okay, let me phrase this. The reliable. Gotta think of a different word. Okay. The trustful past, the hopeful present, and the distant future. Okay, what I'm trying to say, actually that was pretty good, but actually no, to that, that's what I'm trying to say. The theme of Season 9 is basically stuff that you've forgotten. No, that's not it. I had this planned out. God damn it. Sorry. I'm really trying. And like this one, I really wanted to say stuff. I really did. Dang it. No, I don't itch now. Ugh. Not when I'm in think mode. Okay. Season 9 has this theme. It's basically beginning of the end. That's literally the theme is the beginning titles for Season 9. The beginning of the end. The beginning of what you started and the end of that start. Twilight the premise of this episode is that Twilight has to return a book that she'd forgotten. And she needs to return it to, and she wants to return it to the library that she didn't return to. And that's not just that. In the first 2 episodes, Sombra came back. Sombra, a Season 3 villain that was only meant to be maybe a one-shot until he came back in the Season 5 finale. Anyway, he was meant to be a one-shot. From what I believe, he may have been just supposed to be a one-shot villain that just had a motif, a cheap gimmick, because he did. It was crystals. And then and the tree, and it also goes back to the tree, which arrived in Season 4, thus giving us more lore on the show and stuff like that. And okay, so I'm sorry. This is one point I couldn't ignore noticing. My Little Pony is ending. G4 is ending. We can't ignore that. What I'm saying, it's just the theme I noticed is that since this is the last season, there's going to be more and more things coming back to remind the main 6 of what they left behind. That's what I'm thinking. Like I said, Twilight is... This whole episode is just Twilight trying to give a library book back to a library. And, well, we'll get to it. And it's new beginnings. That's the whole point. Man, I explained this so horribly. I just played this so horrible. I'm sorry. Pretty sure someone else has noticed this, knows the theme. I'm sorry that I couldn't give a better analysis, a better thought process on that. I really am. I feel disappointed in myself because I really, really wanted to explain that as best as I could. But that wasn't my best, and I'm disappointed in myself. Anyway. Twilight sifts the book because she's that type of pony. And she always is a little dramatic, let's be honest. Twilight is a little dramatic. Really dramatic. I see it. Summer 7, Twilight, I see to really suck at friendship. Apparently, I see to really suck at words. Oh. Stupid autocorrect. Actually, I don't even know that is autocorrect. Twilight used to really suck at friendship. She was horrible. I mean, in the said book, in the episode, actually, it's a flashback to the first. There's actually a flashback to the first episode, where one of the books that she gets from the library, where it makes sense how she gets the book. She got some from the library. She gets them from the library. And she got that book from the library on the same day she left for Ponyville. And as Twilight was, just like knocking off books. I mean, I didn't even remember that scene because it was so unimportant. And that's part of the theme. Little things become so important that rewatching makes it more memorable to me, at least. Anyway, but yeah, that's really cool, and I just thought of something. Moon Dancer had her party on the same day. Twilight knocked the book under the thing in the castle thing she was staying in. Castle Library? Canterlot Library? That's probably what it is. But, yeah. And... Weird. Convenient, almost, actually. Almost too convenient. Yeah. Anyway. So, there's a food fight tournament. Enough said. So karma kicks in after she has a good talk with her friend that she actually hanged out with, the librarian, which that's pretty cute. So, but here's the thing: if she sucked at friendship, going back to my other point, if she sucked at friendship, how does she have such a good relationship with this librarian? That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it's a librarian. Twilight's a book nerd, or book expert. That's the what's the word? Special. Nope. Wrong word. Whatever. What was the point of this? Oh, karma. So the book gets trashed. After basically the librarian was tired of everything being so efficient and the same, and I can relate to that. There was a point in my life when everything felt the same, felt always in a straight line. But not recently, actually, it was when I started doing YouTube. I felt the line squiggle a little bit. Well, I didn't, but I think there's a line, and I think it's squiggled. Anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, it's just... Yeah. Oh, I suck at this right now. Cringe is real. So, what did I do that for? Anyway, so yeah, the librarian, I can relate. She was tired of everything, and when Twilight didn't get the book checked in, she realized that she needed to do something more with her life, and that's interesting. Doing YouTube has made me realize that I can do this and do multiple hundreds of things, and I won't get bored of it. But I'm sure a lot of YouTube creators can understand this. Sorry, I haven't stretched. So, not trying to impress anyone. Yeah. So, let's see. Last one. She keeps the book. Yep. Twice. Keeps the book. Because it's got a stain on it, and honestly, no librarian, or in any place, wants to keep a book like that. Say, it kinda is a bit stupid. Man, what's wrong with me today? Gee, I think I was out in the sun too long. Jeez, criminy. Jeez, quiet. Anyway, criminy. KK. Nope. Anyway, so that was roughly Point of No Return. And hopefully after this review, I won't return to this video like you ever again. Because this was a messy review, a messy analysis, if you can call it that. I'll try to explain the theme to Season 9 a bit, maybe in the next review. Because apparently we go back to, not Timber Spruce. What was that guy's name that Rainbow liked? Had a crush on? What? Okay, she didn't have a crush on him, but maybe because he was too annoying. Whatever. I'm stalling. No, I'm not. Anyway. No, stop itching. Alright. So, I think I'm done here. With that said, I'm Rainbow Whooves. Alum. Be yourself every day. Yeah. God, it's 2019. I shouldn't be struggling with outros. God damn it. I'm Rainbow Whooves. Be yourself every day, and I'll see you later. Hopefully in a better review. Better than this.